Hi, everybody. It's Alicia, and I'm so excited for today's class. In today's class, we've invited a very special guest. His name, Ron Douglas. Ron Douglas, you've probably heard of him because he's been on the Home Shopping Network. He has best-selling cookbooks that have made him a ton of money, millions of dollars. And Ron you've seen pictures of me at his events. I've spoken at his events before. I've paid money to attend his amazing events before. I invest in learning from Ron because Ron is at the top of the game when it comes to internet marketing. Today, he's going to teach us some strategies on how to build an email list and how to sell high ticket products without having to create the product yourself. I know as we sent out the emails and I was doing the videos, that's what everybody was so excited about. They're like, what is Ron doing? I've known Ron I met him maybe 16 years ago. We were trying to figure that out yesterday. I've known him for a very long time, and Ron has always been there for my sister Lorette and I. So for that, we say thank you. And I appreciate you guys coming on as we interview Ron and he presents to us today. So thank you, Ron, for supporting Lorette and myself. Everybody just say thank you to Ron. It's really nice when you have people that are in your corner and, want to see you succeed. And that's who Ron Douglas is to me and Lorette, and we really appreciate it. So Ron, can you turn on your webcam for a minute so everybody can see you? And say hi, and then I'm gonna change. Hi, Ron.
Hey, Alicia. Yes, happy to be here. I love your energy.
Thank you. And I'm gonna change the presenter controls to you. Actually, I think you can do that, can't you? Change the presenter to yourself.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, all right. Everybody's saying thank you, Ron. Thank you, Ron. On behalf of Lorette and I, all of our people are saying thank you to Ron Douglas. Look at him right there, digital marketing expert Ron Douglas, as a matter of fact. So we're excited. I'm going to turn it over to him. Make sure you guys have all your distractions turned off, pen and paper out. Lorette, myself, and Raina, we're here. So if you have any questions, you can also put it in the chat box. While we take notes, guess what? We're turning it over to Ron. Let's have some fun. Let's learn a lot. And Ron is going to help us to build our business and our bank account. Take it away, Ron.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys coming on. And thanks for having me here. It's always an honor and a pleasure to be with two of my favorite people in the industry, my little sisters, Alicia and Lorette. Alicia actually lives probably about 15 minutes from me now in Atlanta, so that's really cool. So I'm not going to do this whole presentation with the webcam on because I'm not as good at this technology stuff as Alicia is. So I'm going to turn this off, but I just wanted to kind of show my face and say thank you to everybody. Someone says the audio is a little low. How do I sound, guys? I'm like right up on the mic.
You actually sound perfect, so I will tell them to increase their speakers. You sound perfect.
Okay, great. So let's shut this off and go to my slides here. All right, so today we're going to talk about how to earn $10,000 a month sharing recorded Zoom videos, even if you're just getting started. Now, how many of you have made money online before? Give me a yes in the questions box if you've made money online. I'm just curious. I see Stacy has, Latoya, Nadaye, can't pronounce. Wow, it's moving so fast. Karen, Angela, Verona. I thought I was going to be able to say every name, but it's like literally 100 people here. Shanta, Shante, Alicia, David, Mercy, Jean. Yeah, wow, you have an amazing audience of go-getters. This is incredible. I actually asked this question a lot on a lot of webinars, and I've never seen so many yes responses. Adriana, Claudia, Michelle. And for those who haven't, you should be inspired by this because, wow, I wish let me see if I could screenshot that. I don't know. I can't. Maybe I'll try to figure that out later. But so many great responses. All right, great. So I'm talking to an experienced crowd here. So we're gonna show you guys some stuff that's gonna take you to the next level. All right. So this is a case study really of how I taught my wife, who was a complete newbie, how to earn money online. and it wasn't without complication. I'll just put it that way. And I have a story about that I'm going to tell you guys in just a minute. So this was the event that Alicia mentioned. This event, everybody in this picture paid between $3,000 and $5,000 to attend this event. This is me over here on the side. This is Onyx Ngal, who's my partner in the event. And this is Andy Husong. I'm not sure what he was looking at in this picture, but this was our event. And if you look over here, this is Alicia, where the mouse is pointed there over on the right. She's like got that same energy. She's not faking this. Like that's how she is. She's like, yeah. So that was the event, WebinarCon. It was a great event. That was the last event before the pandemic. I mean, literally 6 days before the pandemic, right? 6 days later, that very building closed down. And this is us at Greg Caesar's house for Greg Caesar's holiday party last year. I don't think we're going to have it this year, but Greg Caesar usually has a holiday party every year. And that was us there. So my motto is you can have everything in life you want if you would just help other people get what they want, right? So we're going to try to do that here today for you guys. So you're going to discover a unique way to help businesses and earn legit money from home or from your laptop or wherever you want to work with an internet connection, right? So you don't need a website to do this. You don't need your own product. You don't need a big social media following. You can start from scratch with 0 followers, right? And you build it along the way. You don't have to do customer service. You don't have to have any tech skills to do this. You don't even need a big budget or anything like that. You can do this without any one-on-one selling. You never have to do any one-on-one selling with anybody. It's all automated. And you can do this without working long hours, what I'm going to show you here today. And I know this may sound amazing, like a dream come true, and some people may even think it's a bit far-fetched. But by the end of this presentation, I want you to look back on this slide, and you'll see that everything I showed you here checked every box, right? And I know this to be true because my wife, when she left the corporate world, she needed an opportunity like this, right? She hated sales. She didn't have strong tech skills. She didn't want to work long hours. She was still working with the kids and doing all that type of stuff. So this was a perfect fit for her. And that's her. Her name is Nyla. And this is us in Venice. And we look really happy here, but at the time we were going through something, and it was all my fault. And I'm going to tell you that story here in a minute. And it was like when she left her corporate job to come work with me, which is one of the big honors of my life, to be able to, kind of retire my wife. It was different. It changed some dynamics in our relationship, and we had to get through it. And we finally figured out something for her that actually worked. And it worked so well. This is some of her results. Like I can show you my results all day long, but I like showing other people's results, right? A perfect newbie, 7 days, $3,300 that week. You see her name there, Nyla Douglas. Another week she made $5,200 back 28th through the 31st. So another week she made $1,800 that week. That was actually a low week for her. This is about an average week here, $4,600 that week. This was another week doing this opportunity I'm going to show you here today. Just last week, $2,700. So she's doing really well with this opportunity. And overall, what I'm going to show you here today, we've paid out over $460,000 in payments to our partners and commissions to people that are in this, our members as well. We've paid out this amount. So I could show you this $1 million number, but I'm really proud of the $460,000 number so far. And I need to update that because it's actually more now. So being able to earn extra income from your laptop in your spare time, improve your life. Give me a yes if that will improve your life. See, someone says, is this for real? Yeah, I'm going to show you some real examples, and this is absolutely for real. And the thing about this whole thing is like what I'm showing you here today, Alicia and Lorette are doing it right now, right? So you'll see what that means as I go through it. All right, great. I see everybody saying yes. We're going to revisit this question at the end. So we're going to show you some real make money opportunities and numbers and some real bank account statements and all that type of stuff. So I have to kind of give this disclaimer because the US requires that anytime you're talking about money. So I'll let you guys read that. I'll get a sip of water. Basically, it says we can't guarantee anybody that, we're going to make them a success. Like that's impossible to guarantee that for every person. So we can't guarantee it. And educational purposes, this webinar that we're showing you. So the truth is, most presenters and most marketers in this industry don't really share what they're actually doing to earn money, only what they think you want to hear. And more importantly, what they think you want to buy, right? So people will show you what you need to know just to get you to buy. So we're going to try to change that up. I mean, I could tell you for a fact, I've been in this industry going on 20 years, since 2001, and I bought every product. I spend well over $15,000 a year on coaching, training, courses, masterminds, events, just to improve my business. So I know how it feels. Sometimes you buy stuff, you pay $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, and it doesn't really get you where you need to go, and you feel like you got ripped off. But a lot of times it's not your fault. It's just that people aren't showing you everything. So we're going to switch it up here today. We promise if you stay on to the end of this presentation, you will know step by step exactly what we're doing to get the results we're sharing with you. Do we have a deal? Give me a yes if we have a deal. Yes. Wow, what an amazing crowd. Awesome, awesome. Certainly. Yes, yes, yes. Great, great, great. So let's keep going. So here's the agenda for today. So we're going to show you a smoking hot, easy income trend that many people are missing. We're going to show you 5 obstacles. So these are the 5 obstacles that my wife had to get through as part of this case study, because this is all a case study about her. The 5 obstacles she had to get through and how this opportunity actually solves them, the solution we found for her. The simple automated system my newbie wife uses to earn $500 to $1,000 payments from her laptop. So, I mean, if you're trying to make $10,000 a month and each payment that you get is between $500 and $1,000, you only need, 10 or less of those to, to really make it. So, I mean, if you're getting $500 a month, you just need 20 payments to reach your goal. That's less than one a day. And we're going to show you how that works. And we're going to show you a little known traffic source that's much cheaper than Facebook and Google. I know a lot of people, especially right now, are losing a lot of money on Facebook ads. So we're going to show you something different that you can get advertising for dirt cheap, pennies on the click, pennies on a dollar. And we're going to talk about how to partner with us to get your own automated profit business going as well. You don't have to do it all alone. You don't have to figure it out because we have a roadmap. We have the system set up already for you, as you'll see. So we'll show you how you can get help doing this thing. And we're going to show you proof of how much people are actually making with it, with their real account totals. Some of these folks are complete newbies. Some of these are more experienced people. We're going to show you their account totals, and we had to get permission from them. So I ask that you keep that confidential, that part. And we're going to give away a $100 Amazon gift certificate to one lucky winner at the end. So stick around. That could be you right before the holidays. So, I mean, sometimes that's the best part of this presentation. I like just giving away $100 to somebody because you never know, it could mean something to them. So I also want to give you this coupon code right now. It's VIP10, and the coupon code is good for 10 uses, as you can see here. So the coupon, so jot that down. I'm going to show you how to apply that later. So just in full transparency, we're going to have this coupon, and Alicia kind of twisted my arm to give that to you guys. All right, great. So what is that smoking hot, easy income trend that most folks are missing? Well, it's this. If you've been paying attention this year, this company's Zoom video has taken off. I mean, back in March, it was $125, and in September, it flew up to $457 by September, just 6 months, short period of time. And I think it's way above 500 now. I haven't checked it in a while. But this is a hot trend that everybody's on. Everybody's using, everybody's working at home on their computer, watching presentations, watching on-demand classes, watching webinars, and it's a super hot trend. And the audience has just exploded from people using Zoom. So even big companies are doing it, like American Express. They sent me this email trying to get me to register for their on-demand class, right? So on-demand classes are super hot. American Express is doing it. Amazon is doing it. Register for their webinar. Companies like WordPress are doing it. They had an on-demand class about online classes, an online class about online classes. So it's like double hot trend right now. So, I mean, I looked in my email inbox. I have kind of like this throwaway email inbox where I just subscribe to all these different marketers. And I did a search for webinar replay, right? And I had 203 emails, 198 of them, 198,000 unread emails from everybody. So everybody that's in our industry, that's in the know, all the insiders are really capitalizing on this hot trend right now. And even GoToWebinar says the average webinar attendee will spend 57 minutes viewing a webinar. That's the average, right? So people are doing this. Online education is poised to be $1 billion a day market in the next 3 or 4 years, I believe. $1 billion a day. So it's crazy hot. And the other thing we do is we promote online classes using email. Right? We do a lot of email advertising, and they say for every $1 you spend on email, you can expect a return of $42, according to the Direct Marketing Association. $1. So if I told you for every $1 you spent, you get back 42, how many $1 would you spend? If I told you, give me $1, I'll give you back 42, right? And then I told you, okay, give me another $1, I'll give you back 42. How many times would you do that transaction? Like as many times as possible, right? So that's kind of the way to think about online advertising. If it's working, you want to scale it as big as possible. So these webinar promotions and on-demand classes were always just reserved for industry insiders with big email lists. But now we've made it available to you. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So you don't have to have, like if you were reaching out to somebody like Alicia and you said, I'd like to promote your webinar, she's going to say, how many people can you get on the webinar? Do you have a following? Do you have a list? Who are you? Right? But we've changed that. We've opened up the door and automated the entire process so people without an audience at all can capitalize and earn money from on-demand classes and webinars, similar to the one you're watching right now. But this one is live, but we have automated ones that we've set up for you guys that are simulated live. It's just like the live ones. So let me just show you the results. Like we were talking about Zoom and on-demand classes. So we had this event. So the Webinar Con, that event that I showed you guys earlier, that was my event with my two partners. We made a ton of money from that event, but then we couldn't do the event again because of the pandemic. So what we did was we decided to have a virtual event. And we actually made more money on the virtual event than we did on the in-person event. And I'll just show you the results from that. And it was, Alicia spoke in that event. She was there. It was all recorded. So we just used recorded Zoom videos, and we had a summit, a virtual summit using the recorded videos. So let me show you the results from that event, being that we're talking about Zoom. So if I log into that account, and so that event, we started taking tickets. Let's see here. Let's look at July 1st through August 15th. That's like 45 days or something like that. Through August 15th. Let's just see. Okay, look at that. From that one little event using recorded Zoom videos, $494,000. More importantly, $408,000 net revenue in just that 45-day period, right? So this was just with a virtual event. And that doesn't even include like the wires that we got in, and doesn't include money that we received from that, like payment plans after August. I mean, if I look like, let's see, year to date on this doesn't even include the virtual event, the in-person event. We've already done $876,000. Just this one little project, Webinar Con. So I have a bunch of different projects, but that one I'm very proud of because it was a brand new business. We turned that into a 7-figure business in just 6 months, right? All around the topic of webinars. So why listen to me? Alicia said some things about me. I'm president of Experts Classroom, which is a platform for on-demand webinars. Done over $30 million in sales since 2001. I'm a New York Times best-selling author. She mentioned that cookbook. I'll show you what that looks like in a second. I've been on all these different TV shows promoting that book, Fox, ABC, NBC, all those shows, People Magazine. And I've sold over 1.5 million books, right? So that's 1 out of every 100 households in the United States has a book with that picture on it. Right, so actually not this one, but one with like an apron. It looked like more like a chef looking picture. So what's the story? Enough about me. How did my wife Nyla become a stay-at-home mom earning high ticket commissions? So to understand how she did it, I gotta tell you the backstory around this whole thing, and it starts right here. This is my first office, right? And all I wanted to do was spend more time with our daughter Nia, because I grew up in a single parent household and I just wanted to be a work at home dad. I wanted to figure out how to make money come out of this old computer. And this was a refurbished computer. This was a compact monitor that I got from my dorm mate. He was throwing it away and I took it. And this was a refurbished E-Machines PC down here that I got for $200 at a computer shop. And this was my office, right? And I was working with my wife and I were both working at JP Morgan Chase, and I wasn't making really a whole lot of money. I was living in New York City at the time, in Queens, New York. Actually, Jamaica, Queens. I don't know if that counts for anything, but that's where I was born, Jamaica, Queens. And you would think I was making a lot, but no, apparently I couldn't even afford curtains. I had this tablecloth in the back there, and this was my first little home office. And you could tell we just had a baby because my wife got pregnant, and apparently I gained a lot of weight too. I had this double chin thing happening, but I was just fired up and energetic and just focused on making money so I could spend more time with her. So I tried a bunch of different things, but there's one thing that really hit for me early on back in 2003. This site, recipesecrets.net, which I later sold. Actually, last year I sold this site, but we built it up to 110,000 people on Facebook. And it was a site that featured restaurant recipes. So that was my little niche in cooking, like how to make your favorite dishes from like Olive Garden, Red Lobster, Cheesecake Factory, KFC. So I had like copycat recipes in these books that we tested. And I built my following, my email following up to 252,000. And I was working at JP Morgan Chase doing all this part time, right? And then one day, I remember like it was yesterday, they called me in the office and they said, the boss said, "Hey, come into the conference room at 1 o'clock. We're having a team meeting." So I said, "Okay, no problem." I went to lunch, came back about 12:55, walked into the conference room. The only people in the conference room was my boss and the HR manager. And I immediately knew what was up. After working at JP Morgan Chase for 10 years, they just pulled the rug from under me and I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming at all. And it could just happen that fast. And this happened in 2007, right during the Great Recession, right at the start of the Great Recession. And it was a sad thing. And what made it even worse, right? Well, two things. They treated me like I was a complete stranger. Like I got back to my desk and my computer was gone. They had taken the computer, and the only thing on my desk was this cardboard box. I had to put everything. They told me I had to leave there right then. I had to put everything in that cardboard box and walk out of JP Morgan Chase for the last time. And what made it even worse was my wife Nyla was at home. She was 8 months pregnant with our son Ryan at the time, 8 months pregnant. And I had to call her and tell her that I just lost my job. And she was home on maternity leave, and I didn't want to upset her and the baby. So it was one of the most difficult calls I ever had to make. So I called her. I said, "Listen, you're going to want to sit down for this. I just lost my job. They just fired me. I don't know what happened. I didn't see this coming. I was getting good reviews, I just got a raise. This caught me off by surprise. I'm sorry." And I remember her saying, "Wow, I didn't see that coming either. But you know what? This is what you wanted. This is a good thing, right? Everything happens for a reason. You wanted to focus on your business full time. So now you can just do that. Don't worry about it. I still have my job. When I'm come finished with maternity leave, I'll go back to work. And I want you to just focus on your business. Don't even look back. I believe in you." And I remember thinking to myself, wow, those are the sweetest words I ever heard. I believe in you. And I was like, man, I got a little misty eye. And I told her, like, "You are the best wife ever." I made this promise to her. And I promised her right then and there. I said, "Listen, by the time you're 45, you won't have to work in the corporate world anymore. You can come home, work with me, stay with the kids, do whatever you want to do, but you can leave there." And that was the promise. And I told her I'm going to make so much money from this business that you won't have to work there anymore. And that promise was fulfilled. And as I mentioned, it was one of the biggest honors of my life. That's Ryan and Nia. She gets a little bit bigger now. And yeah, so that happened. So I started working really hard on the business, just focusing on it full time. And I ended up getting a book deal for that cookbook that got picked up, got published by Simon and Schuster, one of the biggest publishers in the world, New York City publishing powerhouse. And it became the first book I put out became a New York Times bestseller, making me a New York Times bestselling author. And I was able to get that book featured and sold in Walmart, which was amazing. They sold a ton of books, and that's the title of it, America's Most Wanted Recipes. Ron Douglas. I was able to get it in Barnes and Nobles, and I did 6 books with Simon and Schuster from that book deal, just from the success of the first one. I remember walking into Barnes and Nobles here one day, and I saw my book right in the front. And I had a T-shirt on. I didn't shave. It was just a Saturday afternoon. I'm like, wow, the book is actually there, right in the front. And I ended up doing a book signing right on the spot. All these crazy things started happening. I started getting on all these different TV shows, Home Shopping Network, and Fox and Studio B with Shepard Smith on Fox. He made me wear this silly hat, and then he proceeded to make fun of me after his producers told me to wear the hat. He was like, "Do you wear that hat everywhere?" And all of these clips are on my website that I showed you guys earlier, rondouglas.com. ABC News Now. With these gut, where she just kept eating this cheesecake. She was like, keep talking, and she just kept. It was a strange interview. Wendy Williams, that was a hoot, and it was it was an interesting video. Her producers told me to make sure you get Wendy involved in the cooking demonstration. And I went out there and it was like, keep your energy up. You got to match her energy. And I'm real laid back, right? So I'm backstage shadow boxing, trying to get pumped up. And you can see the clip on my website. When I walk out, I just have this burst of energy. I'm like, hey. And then she refused to participate at all. And it was just a weird segment. But I was just kind of happy to be there. These guys, Fox and Friends guys, they were, I think they're actors because they on TV, they play different people than when you talk to them behind the scenes. Like, so I guess that's the media for you. So through all that stuff, ended up selling over 1 million copies of that book, actually 1.5 million. So if you go to Simon Schuster and click that sticker on any of the books, you'll see it says more than 1 million copies sold in the series. So that was great. So then people started to ask me, like, how are you doing so well? Like, can you teach us what you're doing? Like, how do you build such a big audience? How do you use the internet? So I actually helped thousands of people to earn money online, and started speaking on different stages, started helping big companies like outsourcing.com. Frank Casal helped them increase their traffic by 62.3%. Guys like my neighbor Jim got 6.8 million views on this video we shot just recording raccoons on his back deck in his yard. And we sold that video to Unilad, and they gave him, he still gets nice royalty checks from that video. And I've helped, a lot of people, like this girl, we had this mastermind in San Diego, and Alicia was actually there. She came just to visit, to hang out. And this girl, Danielle Leslie, at the time, she was doing like 6 figures, 150,000, something like that. But after the mastermind, she reported that she did over $1 million in her business, right? And she's probably doing like 5 million or something now. But she gave us credit for helping her. A lot of people, she had a lot of different coaches, but she gave us credit for helping her as well. So, even guys like this guy, John Benson, he said I helped him pull $145 ahead from his webinar. Remember that number, $145 ahead per attendee is what he makes after we helped him. So I helped all these people, but there was one person I struggled to help the most, and it caused a huge strain on my marriage. And that person was Nyla. For the life of me, I could not figure out something for her that fit, that was a good fit that she could do to earn money. We tried a lot of different things, and I found out that I went about it all wrong, right? So she spent her life taking care of others, and all she wanted to do was finally do something for herself. Like, a lot of women especially can relate to that, right? You spend your life taking care of your spouse, your parents, your kids, and everybody just looks for you to take care of them. And then it's like you finally want to do something for yourself. And here's stupid me. I come along. My biggest mistake was underestimating her. And I tried to make her my assistant. I was like, well, I need an assistant. Maybe you could be my assistant, when she left her job. But that became difficult because she was used to being the boss. And I could tell you, like, if you spend all day delegating to your wife, like, hey, did you do this? Did you get that report? Did you, send that email? Did you, run the numbers? Did you do this? Did you call that person? It just kills all romance. Like, there's nothing going on that night if you spent all day delegating to your wife. So it became difficult. And I could tell, she wasn't happy, right? She's an independent woman. She needed to do something that actually generated money and made a greater impact. Right, so we tried a bunch of different opportunities, and we discovered that there were 5 obstacles we had to get past first. Right, so knowing what these are is going to give you a huge advantage. Right, so 9 out of 10 people who try to make money online fail because of the 5 obstacles I'm about to share with you. Right, and more importantly, I'm going to show you the solution. So if you tried to earn money online and failed, or not making as much as you want, this is probably some of the reasons why, and the solutions, more importantly. Right, so obstacle number 1 is you're just too smart. And I know that sounds counterintuitive, but when you're too smart, you tend to second guess opportunities. You tend to overthink things. So you tend to kind of look a gift horse in the mouth when things come about. You're like, okay, this is not a good fit. My wife, she was looking for something that fit everything, like a perfect fit. It had to be, you know, the amount of hours she wanted to work per week. It had to fit the market she wanted to serve, the product she wanted to sell, how she wanted to sell it, all this stuff. I mean, she was essentially looking for a needle in a haystack because she was overthinking everything and saying, okay, this is not the perfect fit. So it's kind of like this image here, Wizard of Oz. You ever see that old movie? You have the Tin Man, Cowardly Lion, Dorothy, and the Scarecrow, right? And it's a classic movie. So these first 3, they're known. They're smart. They have brains, right? They're too smart. They can't enjoy the rewards of this ice cream that's right in front of their face. But the Scarecrow has no such problem. He has no brain whatsoever. So he's able to enjoy this ice cream. He's not getting brain freeze like the rest of them, right? So in this industry, people that are able to just look at the opportunity right in front of them and just dig right into it and not be distracted and not overthink things tend to win. So there's a lot of simple-minded people that I meet, that are just some of the top online marketers that aren't any nowhere near as smart as you are, but are just making 7 and 8 figures, doing what they're good at, just capitalizing on the opportunity right in front of them. Right. So solution for that, we said, listen, let's focus on selling what people are already buying and don't try to reinvent the wheel. Right? Don't try to create demand. Let's just tap into what people are already buying. So that was the solution. Obstacle number 2 is you're humble and you're unknown. Right? So my wife was humble and unknown. These are good things to be as a friend. You don't want somebody that's trying to be the center of attention all the time and all that. But in the online selling marketplace, people need to know about your brand and why they should buy from you. People need to know what you stand for. People need to know why you're the best solution for them. So you have to put yourself out there, especially in the information marketing space, which is the market that I'm in, webinars, Zoom, and all that stuff. You kind of got to put yourself out there and say, like, listen, I'm the best. Like, you should buy from me. Here's why. Here's how I can help you. People need to know. Right. So it's kind of like this image here. Right. This image is actually a guy, his feet are on the ground, right? So he's crouched down there and he's looking down for these superheroes to come save him. But this is on the surface level of the sidewalk and it just looks scary, right? But what he doesn't realize is he doesn't need these superheroes to come save him. You don't need anybody to give you permission, right? All you need to do is stand up on your own 2 feet and take that step and make your stand. So a lot of people are afraid to do that or just not willing to do it and complicate it, right? But sometimes that's all you have to do to stand out. But my wife struggled with it as well. So we said, listen, until you figure out exactly what you want to do and the audience you want to build, you can earn commissions promoting the proven programs of other established experts, and you can build your own audience in the meantime. So I'm going to show you how that works in a second. Obstacle number 3 is the tech learning curve, right? Everybody knows about all these different things you need to know, like upsells and downsells and funnels and web pages and integrations and autoresponders and all these different things. I mean, it's enough to drive you crazy, all the different components of it, and live streams and webinar and hosting and all this crazy stuff you got to know. And we told my wife, she struggled with technology as well. Said, listen, you can eliminate the need for tech skills with a done for you solution. Right. So we built a done for you solution for her, and then we rolled it out to a lot of other people that made a ton of money with it as well. And we proven this concept over and over again, and it just flat out works. So I'll show you what that is in just a second. Obstacle number 4, salesmanship. Right. Everybody wants to do sales, but nobody wants to do sales. Right? Everybody wants to make money, but nobody wants to be this guy, right? Nobody wants to be the cheesy used car salesman that's just going to sell you a lemon, right? Nobody trusts this guy. Nobody wants to pick up the phone and close sales. I mean, it's just a difficult thing to ask people for money. And my wife didn't want to do it either. And honestly, I'm not a great salesperson either. Like one-on-one sales, I've always been terrible at one-on-one sales. I can't sell anything. Tried selling insurance. That sucked at that. Everything I ever tried to sell one-on-one always was terrible. so 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 listen, the solution we found for my wife was like, listen, you can let the sales guys do the selling and earn money just by giving away free stuff that can help people. Right? So we set up an opportunity just like this, just so you can let the sales guys do the selling, earn money just by giving away free stuff that can help people. Obstacle number 5, getting positive return on your investment when you're advertising. How do you get traffic? How do you get people to see your offers? How do you give away free stuff, like the free stuff I'm talking about? A lot of people struggle with it, with advertising, losing money on ads and whatnot. And the issue is 90% of the time is that they have a low price point, right? So you have to be really, really good at ads, at Facebook ads, at Google ads, at YouTube ads, if you have a low price point, because you're competing with people who have a higher price point, right? So when you're spending money on advertising, like if you're trying to earn $100,000 with a $50 price point, you need 2,000 sales. If you're trying to earn 100,000 with a $100 price point, 1,000 sales. $500 price point, 200 sales. $1,000 price point, 100 sales. So what's easier to earn, to get 200 sales or to get 2,000 sales, right? I could tell you that 200 sales every day of the week is so much easier. And the reason is it has nothing to do with the price. It has to do with the value, right? So if you have a value that's much more than 500, people, it's a lot easier to get 200 sales than it is 2,000. And you can advertise profitably, because when you're getting $500 a sale, you don't need to be really good to make the numbers work. Right? All you need is one sale and everything kind of evens out. So I'll give you an example, right? So if I told you guys at the end of this presentation, I have something to sell you for $35,000, right? And I don't, but if I told you that, most of you would just jump off the presentation right now. Like, no way, what are you talking about? I'm not here to spend $35,000. I'm not here to spend. You're crazy. I'm not. You just leave. But if I told you this, listen, I have a neighbor, elderly lady. She, her husband just passed away. He left behind a brand new Ferrari, and it's worth $300,000. She's trying to get rid of it. She needs some quick cash. She's willing to accept $35,000 for it. You can pay her $35,000 and sell that on the open market for $200,000 super quick. It'll go like next day. If I told you that, now you start to ask your mind, you start to ask yourself better questions, right? Better questions like, instead of I can't afford it, you start to say, how can I afford it? Right? How can I come up with that $35,000? Because it's an investment. It's like the perceived value is so high, it makes it a no-brainer, right? And you start to say, okay, maybe I can put it on a credit card. Maybe I can find an investor to come in with me on it. Maybe I can, reverse mortgage my house or take out a home equity loan or whatever. You start to think of any possibility because you see the value in that opportunity, right? So that's why it's always easier, to sell a higher ticket if you position it right. And that's my high ticket spiel. And 500 is not even really a high ticket amount. All right, so the solution we found for my wife was like, you can earn $500 to $1,000 per sale just by sharing free on-demand classes. So I'm going to show you how that works in just a second. All right, so after over a year of frustration with these obstacles, we finally discovered something easy for her that worked. And it's just based on this process, right? So she sends traffic, typically to a lead gen quiz, sometimes to a regular opt-in page, registration page. And then people watch an on-demand class and everything else is automated. So the on-demand class is automated, the follow-up emails is automated, the quiz or the landing page, registration page is automated. It's all taking place. And all she does is send traffic into this. And she makes a ton of money. Right. And that's her doing it now. It's my dog Lucky creeping up in the background. She's much happier now. She's making money in a lot less time than before, and because everything is already set up for her. So I'll show you the setup that we do for clients. You guys want to see a version of this system in action? Give me a yes. You want to see a version of that system in action? Stacy says yes. We still have an awesome crowd. Yes, yes, yes. Karen, Maxine, Cheryl, Kareen, Angela, Dwayne, Sabrina. I can't read everybody's name. Jeez, Louise. Okay, great. All right, so let's show you how that works. So we have a platform called Experts Classroom, and on Experts Classroom we have this directory, and this is only for our clients and our members, right? So you can't just like go there and sign up. It's only for our private clients, but we have this directory of automated webinars, right? From some straight killers. Like these guys are awesome salespeople and awesome at doing presentations as well. So we have 19 different ones right now. You know, Greg Caesar, that's a common friend between Alicia and I. I need to get Alicia and Lorette's webinar on this platform as well. And some of these, like this one, the price is $19.97, $1,997 plus $197 a month, and it pays 40%. Right, so that's an $800 commission, $800 per sale. This one's $797, pays 50%. This one $497, 50%. This is one of my programs, $997, so you get $500 a sale on that one. This is another common friend we have, Ty Cohen, $697, you get 50%. Amazon Kindle Publishing, so it's all different topics, right? Children's books, low content products like journals and whatnot. She sells on Amazon. This is a software. This is another common friend, Jason Bell, birthday marketing. He does like offline consulting, sells stuff to people who do offline sales. Outsourcing, Tom Jandula, Antonio, time management. So this gets into like personal development. So we have all these different programs. I can go on and on and on. All right. So basically what I want to show you is you would come here to this directory and you would grab what's called an affiliate link. An affiliate link enables you to get credit for all sales from anyone who clicks that link. So I'll show you the different options that you have. So you click that and you would just log in here for free, and you would go to products and Experts Classroom webinars. So this guy right here is the one we're looking at. So we have these different options here that you can use, right? So if you copy this link, and we spent tens of thousands of dollars to get this all coded and set up for you guys on our software platform. So this takes them to a page where you're just giving out this free report, and they click register and they're able to watch an on-demand class. The class plays every 30 minutes, right? So you could be making money from this every 30 minutes, just giving away this free report. You know, just watch the class and we'll give you this free report, all right? So that's what that affiliate link is for. This next one here, you can send people to watch the webinar replay. So after they watch the automated webinar, you can send them to a separate page where they'll watch the replay of that presentation, right? For the people that missed it or want to watch it again. We have another option where you can send people to a page that's just content, just an article. So if you're running Facebook ads or whatnot, or Google ads, they like content. So you can send people to a page that warms them up for that webinar, and you still get paid. And I can tell you how you know that you're going to get paid, right? If you click the order button here and you look at the bottom of the screen, you see that? You'll see your affiliate link right there at the bottom, right, in small print, which shows you that you're getting credit for the sale. And we have this one that takes you direct to the checkout page. We have another one here that takes you directly to a webinar room. So you could collect the leads yourself, create your own registration page, or we could, our platform, we could set one up for you where you're building your own email list, and then after people register, they go right here to the webinar room where they could watch the webinar. You see how that works? So it's all these different options. So The one that my wife uses a lot, and we set this up for clients, is this right here. We call this a quiz funnel. A quiz funnel. So what this does is it attracts people who are interested in a certain topic. In this case, discover the best online business for you. They would click start quiz, and then there's a series of questions which creates curiosity, creates engagement, and warms these folks up for the on-demand class that they're going to get. So they click that, they click, just go through some of these quiz questions. And then at the end, boom, awesome. The best online business for you is, and it creates that kind of like leaves them in suspense. To get your results and see the best type of online business for you, simply pop in your name and email address below. All right, so they pop in their name and email address. This would be your form on our site. So we create one of these for you on our site. This would be so there's no hosting, we host it for you. This would be your email form, or you don't have to build a list if you don't want to. We'll set it up where you don't need an opt-in form. But if you want to build your list, we'll set this up for you right there. After they enter their name and email, click see results, then they're automatically taken through your affiliate link, right? So you get credit for the sale automatically right to the live webinar room. So you see how that works? They finish the quiz, they enter the name and email. It says see results and watch video. They do that, it redirects them through your affiliate link to watch the on-demand class. And then any sales that are generated from this on-demand class, you get credit for it. So this one's an $800 sale, as I mentioned. So we have a lot of different ones, and you can choose which one you want to earn money with. So that's basically how that system works, and it's just stupid easy. I mean, I can't think of an easier way. You're just giving away free classes, giving away free reports, building your own audience if you want to, and I can show you one of the traffic sources that we use, right? So the question is, how do you get traffic to that? So let's go back to that example, right? The traffic part. So I showed you guys the lead gen quiz, the on-demand class, and follow-up emails happen automatically. But what about the traffic part? So the traffic part, we use this service where we buy email ads. We buy ads in people's emails, right? So people have email lists and they're willing to sell advertising to everybody who subscribes to their email. So sometimes it's the best form of traffic because you're reaching people that actually open emails. So if you're building your own email list, you're reaching people. And I can tell you the power of an email list. Everybody on this presentation right now is probably here because they received an email, right? It's just like email is how money is still made online. Social media is like a distant second, right? So if you wanted to advertise this, you can get 500 people to that page or to any of those pages that I showed you for just $345. 500 people, $345. And these are people interested in business opportunities, make money online. So it's targeted, right? So you would just place an order. And what's cool about this is all set up for you automatically. So you could place an order to go every month automatically, every 2 weeks, every week. And every time you place an order is an opportunity to earn money. So let me show you what my wife does with this. So she'll place a simple order, right? With this one, she placed a simple order here for 500 clicks. 500 clicks. This was back in May. Paid $345 for 500 clicks, May 17th. And here's what she made, $2,929, right? From that simple little order, $345 for 500 clicks. Now, you don't need that many sales, right? To make this worthwhile, because each sale you're getting, $500 commission, $800 commission just from people watching these webinars and letting the sales guys do their work on these webinars and sell them. So I'll show you another example. She bought 1,000 clicks, BizOp and Make Money. She paid $560, right? And she made $4,728 net. All right, you see that, Nyla Douglas? See her account? Here's another one, just recently, $760 paid, right? Got 1,000 premium clicks, $4,172 and counting, all right? So how many times would you do this? Would you pay $760 to make back $4,172 all day long, right? So it's based on this simple concept. You just send traffic to a landing page, whether it be the webinar registration page or a lead gen quiz, and the lead gen, and then the automation takes over and they watch the free class, and you earn a commission from all sales generated from that. That's how it works. Keep it safe and simple, or keep it simple, stupid, right? So what do you guys think? Is that easy or is that hard? Is that easy or hard? Easy or hard? Easy, easy, easy. Jess says that page says she got 99 clicks. Yeah, the clicks are counted to the order page. So that was 99 clicks to the order page on the stats I was showing you, because there's no stat button. It wasn't like the affiliate. That was just the total sales amount. Okay. Easy, easy, easy. Everybody's saying easy. Dale says hard for me. What was hard about it? I'm just curious. You're the first person that ever said it was hard. So what was I'm just curious to know what you thought was difficult. All right. All those clicks over a 30-day period. So we're gonna answer everybody's question towards the end. So we still got more to go in the presentation. Chantel said, man, that was way too easy. But I mean, it is what it is. It's just sending traffic to a registration page or to a quiz funnel, and again, getting people to watch an on-demand class. And you're sending people that are already interested in that topic. So it's a lot easier to get sales when people are already interested in that topic, right? All right. So someone says they're ready to get started already. So let me just respond. What is it? Yeah, to that person. All right. There you go. All right. So that's what you call set and forget profits, right? And as I mentioned, you could set this up to just the traffic just comes every week, and you're building your email list, and then you can program, but not program, just copy and paste the emails that we give you if you want to build your list, and the follow up is already written out for you. You just copy and paste it into your autoresponder account. An autoresponder is kind of like Constant Contact, Aweber, Get Response, Mailchimp. That's what you use to build your own email list and have an opt-in form where people go into your database, so you could send them an email automatically. And it's not as difficult as it seems. Really, if you can use Word, you can send out an email broadcast. If you can use email, you can send out an email. It's just the same thing. It's just you sending it out to a distribution of everyone who opted in to your form. So that's what you call set and forget profits. I mean, it's literally, how the top online marketing experts earn extra money, easy extra money, myself included, Alicia included, Lorette included. Like, we're doing it right now. So I mean, so here's the fact: even a below average on-demand class or webinar presentation will do $50 per attendee on average, right? So these are on that. So this is conservative. So let me just show you proof of that. And so I sometimes I'll come here. I don't know what you're about to see when I go to my Facebook. So let me just give that disclaimer. But let's see here. If I do a search for per attendee, right? And I showed you guys $50 is the average per attendee. If I look at posts, look at this guy. Webinars converting, Craig, $100 per attendee. Look at this, $82 per attendee. Let's see what else you guys got. $20 per, no, that's actually an event. $20 per attendee. That's low, really low, if that's a webinar. $60 to $80 per attendee. Oh, that's me. I didn't know I would pop up. Let's see what else are these guys are saying. $40 per attendee. Okay, so I mean, it's safe to say that, based on what they're saying here, $50 per attendee is low, because $82 per attendee, these guys are getting much more per attendee. $900 per attendee. All right. So I just wanted to show you guys that per attendee number. So on average, the ones on our platform will do conservatively $50 per attendee. So if you're sending attendees to watch these classes, $50 a pop, people watch the free on-demand classes, and you can get paid on average $50 per attendee. So if you send 10 people, that's $500. You send 20 people, that's $1,000. You send 50 people, that's $2,500. 100 people, it's $5,000. You can send 100 people. Like if you pay for that little ad, 500 clicks, you can get 100 people to watch the on-demand class. On average, $5,000. Right? 200 people, $10,000. 500 people, $25,000. And there's no time limit. You can do this. Those classes play every 30 minutes, so you can do this weekend, right? If you wanted to just go grab a link. If you wanted to make money this weekend, you could and you're part of our program. You could just go there, grab a link, place a little ad, or take your affiliate link and share it on social media, share it on YouTube, share it on Facebook, wherever you want to share, or share it with a friend, or send out an email with it, right? And then people watch these classes, and you earn commissions from all the sales. So you see how that works? I mean, it's just that simple. So this automated profit business was the one thing that even my newbie wife could earn money from home with. And as I showed you some of her results earlier. $3,200 that week. Was another week, $5,200 that week. So she's consistently cranking out these numbers. $4,600 that week. It's another week, $2,700 just last week. So she's consistently cranking out these numbers. So let me tell you that having your monthly obligations paid off equals freedom. Now, when I showed you a picture earlier, I told you that story about how I was trying to figure out how to spend more time with being at home with my daughter and the family, and wanted to make it. I used to do this exercise that was a big help to my wife, and now she does it every month actually. It's a visualization exercise that we do, and they say whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. If you can conceive it, if you can believe it, you can achieve it, right? I think that was Henry Ford who said that. And so I want to help you guys see it, right? I want to help you guys see it. So we're going to do this exercise in just a second. But let me tell you that, my goal my entire life growing up in Queens was to have $1 million cash in the bank. And I was fired up. I mean, I wanted to hit that goal so bad. And I hit that goal in 2012. And I thought that it was a big deal. I thought that there would be a ticker tape parade. I thought confetti would fall out the sky. I thought that the president of Simon & Schuster was going to invite me to the holiday party to talk about how many books I sold and all this stuff. None of that stuff ever happened, and nobody cared. It was just another number, But what I realized then was I had the same amount of freedom with $1 million in the bank than I had when I was just making $5,000 a month consistently from my business, because all my bills were paid, right? You only get a certain amount of time in a day, no matter how rich you are, right? So if your bills are paid off, it's complete freedom. So here's the exercise that I used to do. So I want you guys to think about all your expenses, right? And visualize those expenses just completely being paid off by your business, right? And what that would be like, right? And I want you to come up with a number that, and don't share that number with me. Just come up with a number in your mind for how much you need, right? Maybe it's, to pay everything. I'm talking about your rent, your car note, your mortgage, your credit card expenses, all that stuff, travel, anything you want to do, food, entertainment. What would be a nice, comfortable number for you? Maybe it's $5,000. Maybe it's $10,000. What would be a nice, comfortable number? We're going to get to the rest of it in a second. I see a lot of people asking me. Let me type that in for you guys. What would be a comfortable number? Is it 10,000? Is it 20,000? Keep that number in mind. And what we're going to do is go through this exercise. Send that privately. We're going to go through this exercise, right? So if you're getting $500 a sale, how many sales per month do you need to pay for your entire lifestyle? Everything, right? So enter that number in. If you need 10,000 a month, that's 20 sales. If you need 15,000 a month, that's 30 sales. All right. How many sales do you need? How many sales do you need? Enter that number in. I see 20. I'm not going to call out your name because this is confidential between me and you. But I see 30, I see 20, I see 8, 25, 100, 40. Okay, make it 50. 50, 30, 20. Most people say 20 actually. 20 it seems to be the sweet spot, like 10,000 a month. That's all I need. 10,000 a month. And then you hit 10,000 a month and you're like, dang, I can make a lot more. That 10,000 is never enough. 10,000, 30,000, 30,000. It's never enough when you can see that you can make more. 100K. So 100K a month, that would be 200 sales. $20,000, 20,000. Is that $20,000 or 20,000 sales? How many sales do you need? 20, 20, 20, 20K. That would be 40 sales. 10K. All right, great, great, great. So keep your number in mind. Keep your number in mind. And do you mind if I share my number with you? I always ask for permission because I don't want to seem like I'm showing off. I'm going to show you some of my expenses, and I want you to kind of think about like what is my number, right? So you mind if I share my number and see if you can guess it? Okay, see the yes is coming up. All right, great, great, great. So I live about 15 minutes from 15, 20 minutes, probably like 20 minutes actually from Alicia, a little bit further north in Atlanta. And this is my house. This is a 6,000 square foot house, 6 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms. I grew up in Jamaica, Queens, in a small little house. So I have a small house complex. So when I had the opportunity to move to Atlanta to get this nice house, we jumped on it. So that's the front of the house. That's the great room. I never knew what a great room was. Apparently, it's an all-purpose room with a high ceiling. So we moved from New York to Atlanta. That's the pool and the spa out back. That's the theater room. A lot of times I'll come down here, just watch the game, and I'll be on my laptop working as I'm watching the game. These are my kids, Nia and Ryan. This is the old house on Long Island, but I pay for their private school. So all this stuff is expenses, right? The house, the private school for the kids. This is my old car. I actually traded this car in recently, but I told my wife she had to take a picture because we had just come from church and had a haircut, suit on, fresh shave, shoes shine, and the car wash. I'm like, I don't know when this is ever all going to happen at the same time again. So you got to take a picture. So I actually traded that car in not too long ago for this car. It's a Porsche Cayenne S hybrid. So this does 21 miles with it's a hybrid, 21 miles with no gas. So you could plug it into the wall and go around town, go to the grocery store. 21 miles. So that's an expense. My dog Lucky, he is a cockapoo. He's also my office mate. I have his grooming expenses, his pet food, and all that type. But when we go away on trips and stuff, we put him in doggy daycare. But he's definitely worth it. He's definitely my best friend. He's also my office assistant. You see him there calling shots at the table, taking notes. He's also a pool shark. He beats me in pool all the time. So you can see that picture. He never lets me win. The son Ryan in the back playing looks like Miss Pac-Man or something, or Mario. So that's an expense. So on a typical year, we like to take 3 or 4 nice vacations, right? This was actually Puerto Rico. The sun is in our eyes. But this was Riviera Maya in Mexico. They had this sign, welcome all drunk cruise ship people. This is us pretending to be drunk. She played along nicely. This is Alaska. We took a helicopter tour and it landed on a glacier in Alaska. And this was the summertime and it was a little chilly. So that was a cool little trip. I like, giving these experiences to the kids, especially. We bring them along. This was Cayman Islands, Stingray City. You guys from Jamaica probably know all about that. Stingray are friendly there. My daughter's face, she's like, ew, Dad, that's disgusting. This is Cozumel. You probably know about that too, right? I was playing the drums with these guys in Cozumel. This was Amsterdam. Amsterdam's a beautiful, beautiful city. The food is amazing. It's right on the water. And it's crazy because everybody rides bikes in Amsterdam, but nobody wears a helmet. It's great. And they're just zipping through traffic, no helmets on, and cars are just flying by them. It's just a normal way of life in Amsterdam. I mean, we couldn't keep up. Like, we had to walk our bikes. Like, I actually saw a pregnant lady She was pregnant. She had a dress on, and she had a small child. It was like a two-seater bike, small child on the back, and she's riding by, and she came about 5 inches, I swear, of getting hit by a taxi cab. And she didn't even flinch, and the taxi cab didn't either. And they just kept going like it was nothing. I'm like, geez, Louise, this is crazy. So yeah, Amsterdam. This is Cuba. I had to take the obligatory Cuba taxi cab pick, the old classic car. Grenada. Oh, you guys know all about this stuff. Grenada, beautiful, beautiful place. I should have put some pictures of Jamaica in there too. This was Sandals, really overly expensive place in, in Grenada, but the food is great and it's top shelf everything, and they have these villas that you can be right on the water. So everything I just showed you there, how many, for that lifestyle, how many $500 sales a month do you think I need? And I do more than just this business. I mean, I have a bunch of different businesses and investments and properties and stuff, but just this business easily pays for that lifestyle. So how many sales do you think I need per month? I see 100, well, 3 people in a row, 130. Yeah, that's not too far off. 100, 5,000 a month, 100, 120, 250, 2,500, 500 sales. No, nowhere near that. Actually, I'll show you what that breaks down to, right? So how much does that work out to monthly? So principal, mortgage, and insurance on that house with utilities and everything comes about 4,000 a month. And these are all just round numbers, right? But it's approximate. The car is about 1,000 a month with insurance. Private school for the kids about 1,000. Healthcare about 1,000. 3 vacations a year, usually about 18,000. If you split that up monthly, is $1,500 a month. And food and miscellaneous about another 1,000. So that entire lifestyle is covered just $9,500 a month. And what's crazy about that is at $500 a sale, that's just 19 sales a month. Less than one sale a day pays for all of that stuff, right? And this is all automated, right? So it doesn't take a lot of time. Just get the traffic, send people to watch those classes, give away those free reports, and it's the easiest way I know to earn money. So here's a question: do you guys think you can get just one sale a day or less from the billions of active social media users online with this system I showed you here today? Give me a yes if you think you can do it. And remember, I said whatever the mind can believe and conceive, it can achieve. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Well, I'm loving you guys, man. This audience is amazing. You guys are on point. So this is unquestionably the easiest way to earn money online and have more free time. So the question is, are you ready to finally do it? Are you ready to finally focus on something that is proven to work, something that's going to earn you a lot of money, something that you could jump into and change your entire life, right? Are you ready to finally do it? All right, so just to recap what we covered here today, and we have some more stuff I'm going to show you how to make this all work. We talked about that smoking hot, easy income trend that people are missing. We talked about the 5 obstacles of your success and how the opportunity solves them. We showed you the simple automated system my newbie wife uses to earn $500 to $1,000 payments from her laptop. And we showed you a little known traffic source, those email ads. And people that are in our program, we give them all our traffic sources, all our cheap, $20, $50, $100 traffic sources. Much cheaper than Facebook and Google. And now we're going to talk about how to partner with us to get your own automated profit business. And we're going to show you proof of how much people are actually making with their real account totals. So please keep that between us. And we're going to still give away that $100 Amazon gift certificate to one lucky winner. So that's what's coming right now. So I asked you guys earlier, would you like to have a simple laptop business like this pay for your lifestyle? And everybody was saying yes, yes, yes. So here's what you would need. Right? If you were setting this up, what I showed you here today, here's what you would need. First, you would need a lead gen quiz funnel or a landing page, registration page with good sales copy. It's something that's been tested that's going to work that people want to sign up for. Then you would need a high converting automated webinar offer that lets you build your own list. So these offers let you build your own list. You can set up on our platform your own registration page, easy, click a couple buttons and enter in, copy and paste in your autoresponder form, and then you're building your own list. So nowhere else on the internet do people let you use their webinars to build your own list. So that's what you would need. And you would need effective follow-up emails because a lot of the money is in the follow-up. So we give you those as part of our program. But if you were doing it on your own, you would need somebody to write those for you. And you would need knowledge of how to get advertising and traffic profitably. So you're not losing money, right? And you're probably going to lose some money before you make money unless you know what you're doing. So those are the 4 things that you would need if you were setting this up on your own. But the good news is we've already done the work for you. All the work is already done, right? So how to partner with us to get your own automated profit business, right? So our program, our flagship program is called Automated Profit Partners, the apps program. And it's our flagship program because it's the program that has paid out the most to our members. We have more success stories than any other of our programs. So we're going to be accepting 10 new partners who qualify for this program, right? And we're not just like saying that, it's like literally going to be 10 because we have to set this up for you, right? It's a lot of coding that goes into it. We have to set it up so your affiliate link gets credited to your account. So the money gets paid right to your PayPal account so you can get paid. We want to set it up. And you can use, it could be wires, it could be checks. So the money goes right to your account and it's credited to you. And we set up a landing page on our platform for you. We can set up a quiz funnel if you want that quiz funnel. We set that up for you. So our tech team is involved in this, and obviously we have to pay them, and obviously they're going to be busy, so we can't accept more than 10 from this particular presentation. We may open up additional spots another time, but right now it's just going to be 10. So here's the qualifications, right? You must be an action taker, not a complainer. You can either make money or you can make complaints, but you can't do both, right? You must be willing to use these powerful tactics ethically. You must be serious about earning extra income. You must be willing to stick with it and not quit on yourself, right? We're looking for people that really want to do this. And you must agree to give us an honest review once you've made your first sale. Like, we want to see that because it gets us fired up to keep going, and it motivates other people as well. So those are the qualifications. So give me an I'm in if you think you qualify. Give me an I'm in if you qualify. Chantel qualifies. Kimberly qualifies. Mercy qualifies. Andre, Kamisha, Claudia, Shante, Sharon, Akeisha, Andre, Lindsay, Dwayne, Tiana, Adriana, Che. I can't read. Wow, it's going so fast. Donald, Lincoln, Mike, Cyrus, Kareen, Mark. Geez, Louise, Felicia, Lorenzo, Maxine, Karen. Man, let's count this up. Everybody here, geez Louise, everybody here seems to qualify. All right, we got, let's see, all right, we're taking 10 spots. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Glendon, Shays, Keisha, 11, 12, Dwayne, Cheryl, Tiana, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It looks about 43 people. Joanne, Samantha, Kyle, Tosh, David, Anush, Patty, Elise, Sid, Latoya. Well, I think this might be the most that we've had. Everybody's saying I'm in. Angela is still going. Wow, 50. Maybe we should have opened more spots. All right. Connie, Julia, Sandra. All right. Geez. So someone says, am I seeing your name? Let's see who said that, just to let you know. I couldn't read them all. Sandra, yes, I'm seeing your name, Sandra. Everybody, Fiona. All right, great. So we have like well over 50, looks like 57 people and 10 spots. All right, that's fine. So let me show you what this entails. And it looks like this is going to go really fast. Looks like this is going to go really fast. So here's what you're going to get. First, you're going to get the done for you quiz funnel. We set that up for you and we customize it so it's credited to your account, so you get credit for all sales that are generated through this, right? So we set that up for you on our site. It includes hosting and everything, right? Next, we also set up a landing page option so you could, collect your leads, and if you want to build your own list, you can use our platform for that as well. We also have the masterclass. The masterclass walks you through everything you need to know. There's 5 modules. It's about 10 hours worth of training, but you can get through it in a weekend if you wanted to. Module 1, after module 1, you have your account set up to get payments, build your list, track your results. Everything will be set up. After module 2, show you how to get easy landing pages and quiz funnels done if you want additional ones done using our software platform. Module 3, how to get massive traffic on a shoestring budget. We show you everything you need to know to do that profitably in Module 3. Module 4, how to use our done for you follow-up emails to get additional sales. So there's additional sales in the follow-up, right? So we'll show you how to just copy and paste our emails to do that. And Module 5, I mean, you don't have to also, that's another option. You don't have to build a list. We could follow up on your behalf if you're not into email marketing as well. Module 5, how to earn stable, ongoing income, recurring income from some of the recurring payment offers that we recommend as well. So you can get money checks every week from this. So those are the 5 modules for the masterclass. You're also going to get access to our private network of the proven online classes that pay you between $500 to $1,000 a sale. That's right on Experts Classroom. You'll get access to that, a complimentary account. Plus, you're going to get 5 fast action bonuses, right? Bonus number 1 for the fast movers here. You're going to get 5 fast action bonuses. Bonus number 1, you're going to get access to our private VIP customer success group. People have paid us $5,000 a year just to be in that group. You'll have access to that where we're helping you, supporting you. Bonus number 2, you're going to get done for you Facebook remarketing ads. So we do ads on your behalf. Everybody that lands on the registration pages, we run ads just to those people that land on the pages to get them to watch the replay. So that's called remarketing, and that's a $4,000 value. Done for you reports and content you can give away to promote the free classes and earn commission. We give you that $500 value. Bonus number 4, done for you email follow-up campaigns for all who registered for the free classes. That's a $1,500 value. So we do the email follow-up for you. Done for you. Bonus number 5, lifetime access to webinar pages where you can create additional landing pages and software. That's our private landing page platform. That's a $2,000 value. So just to summarize what you guys are going to get, you're going to get the quiz funnel with the sales copy written for you, $2,000 value. You're going to get the masterclass, Automated Profit Partners. That's a $999 value. Complimentary access to the platform where we have all the on-demand classes that pay you $500 to $1,000 a sale. That's a $1,000 value. You're going to get VIP customer success group, $5,000 value. You're going to get done for you Facebook remarketing ads that we pay for on your behalf, $4,000 value. You're going to get done for you reports and content you can give away to promote the free classes and earn commissions. That's a $500 value. You're going to get done for you follow-up emails you can brand as your own, $1,500 value. And you're going to get lifetime access to our webinar pages, landing page, software platform, $1,000 value. Total value, $15,999. Now, I know you may have seen these value stacks charts like this before, but listen, even if you take 25% of this, it's still a $4,000 value here. And we're going to give you a bonus strategy session, one-on-one call to help you succeed as fast as possible with one of our top trainers, Antonio, the Profit Engineer Thornton, or Flo Kunle. Flo Kunle is, these guys have worked with some of the amazing legends in the game, like people like Les Brown, like Robert Rich Dad Kiyosaki, like Dan Kennedy, Bob Proctor, Onyx Singal, like, Alicia Little. Like, these guys have worked with all of the top people, and we hired their company to do these coaching sessions for you guys. So you're going to get that strategy call to make sure that you are up to speed and earning money as fast as possible. I mean, it's optional, but we absolutely recommend it because we want to talk to you to customize a plan for you. So let me just tell you, the regular cost of this program is an upfront fee of $24.97, plus a monthly charge of $99 a month for access to the private webinar network, plus $500 a month for the remarketing ad budget and management. But I was speaking to Alicia and Lorette, and they said, listen, these guys are some of our best customers, some of our best followers, and we absolutely love them, and we want you to make them the best deal, the lowest price you've ever offered for this. I know you have, they said, I know you have your setup costs and your expenses, but we want to make a great deal for these guys, lowest price you've ever given. I said, wow, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. All right, don't let that scare you. Here's what I'm going to do for you guys. All right, for the first 10 qualified people here today, we're going to waive the $99 a month network access fee, no $99 a month fee. We're also going to waive the $500 a month remarketing ad fee. So you have no monthly fees. This is all just going to be a one-time payment, no monthly fees whatsoever, no recurring charges from us whatsoever. We're going to waive those for you. And instead of $24.97, like I mentioned, this is $24.97. What we're gonna do here is I spoke to Alicia and I said, listen, how about we knock off $500? And she said, come on, you can do better than that. 500, come on. And I was like, all right, how about $1,000? We knock off 1,000. She kind of twisted my arm. She said, come on, Ron, you can do even better. What's the lowest price you can give to cover all your expenses and all that stuff? What's the lowest price? I said, all right, here's what we're gonna do. Waive these recurring fees, and we're gonna knock off a full $1,500 here today. You can join the Automated Profit Partners program, the apps program, for just one payment of $9.97. This is the best offer we have, webinar special. You save $1,500. So I'm going to give you guys the link and the coupon code in just a second. But when I do, you have two options. You can do nothing, stay right where you are, pass up this chance to be mentored and guided into the easiest way to earn money from home in your spare time, or you can grab this special deal and join us. We will work with you to succeed. And all you need is a couple sales to earn back your investment. It's all profit from then on, right? So $9.97, all you need is a couple sales of $500 per sale that you get, and then you're in the green. Then it's from then on, it's profit, right? So do you guys think you can get two sales? Give me a yes if you think you can get two sales. Give me a yes if you want. Sandra says, are you seeing it? Yes, I see you, Sandra. Give me a yes if you want the link. Give me a yes in the questions box if you think you can get at least two sales and you want the link. Okay, I see everybody saying yes, 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 yes. I hope so. Yes. Remember, we can only take the first 10 from this. Yes, yes, yes. All right, great. So here's the link. I'll plop that in the chat box for you guys as well. Go to www.rondouglas.com/AL for Alicia Little or Alicia and Lorette, however you want to remember it. And the coupon code is VIP10. So I'll put that for you guys here, entire audience. You guys see that in the chat box there? Somebody click that link and go to the page and see if it's working. Let's click that link. And as I mentioned, that's the link. And as I mentioned, this coupon code VIP10 is only good. You can see here, disable after 10 uses. So if you go to the page and it's $24.97, then the coupon is probably expired. But if you go there and it's $9.97, right, let me show you guys. So I go to that page. So everybody go to that page for me, and make sure the coupon code is working, because I don't want anybody to have to pay the $24.97 when we're giving you $1,500 off. It should work automatically. If it's not there, you just enter VIP 10, click apply, and you'll see there it knocks $1,500 off. If you can't afford the $9.97 and you want to do it over 2 payments, there's also a 2-payment plan there. You'll pay a little bit more, but it's just 2 payments of $569 instead of 1 payment of $9.97. Same coupon code, right? And we prefer you use PayPal, so click PayPal. We prefer PayPal, but if you don't have a PayPal account, you can use a credit card as well. And you just go to that page, you enter your name, your email, your phone number, so we can do that call with you, and then your address, country, and select what payment plan. Select PayPal or credit card, preferably PayPal, and then complete your order. It's just that simple. And then you'll be automatically redirected to get your username and password to sign up and join us, right? So if you guys are in, let me know who's in already. If you're in, give me I paid in the questions box. Give me an I paid in the questions box if you're in. And what we're gonna do now, I still have a lot left in this presentation that I want to show you guys. But what we're gonna do here now is I have a special bonus I want to give you guys before I forget. And Alicia, she wanted me to add something extra for you guys, so I have this special bonus. Everybody who signs up here today, right, is also we're gonna give you, plus you get, we're gonna give you $800 in free ad credits to earn money right away. How does that sound? $800 in free ad credits. I typed it up here, so I have to do it. $800. So the traffic expense is on us. You can use that $800 to earn as much money as you can, get as much traffic as you can on us for free using our $800 ad credits. And those credits, those ad credits are good on these networks. Microsoft Bing, $100. Google Ads, $150. Perfect Audience, $100. Yelp, $300. Apple Search Ads, $100. Amazon Advertising, $50. All right. Plus, we have some bonus ad credits that you'll see in there after you sign up that I'm not even didn't even make this presentation. So you're gonna get these ad credits. You can use those, send traffic. People watch the presentations. The salespeople take over. After you send the people there, our salespeople with these presentations, they're really, really good. They take over, and you get a commission $500 to $1,000 per sale that is generated from those just by giving away free online classes, and you can use these ad credits to do so. So sign up now. Go to rondouglas.com/AL for Alicia and Lorette and enter coupon code VIP10. And I'm going to show you how much people are actually making with this opportunity in just here a second. But I want to get Alicia back on if you're with us. Maybe I'll come back on the webcam. Get you back on. Just get your opinion of this whole thing and what do you think about this this offer. I bent over backwards to make it affordable for your folks.
I know, and I really appreciate it, and I'm really excited. I just want to make sure you know that Mike was the first one to join. So Mike, congratulations on being number one. I always like to acknowledge who the first one is. David, I think, is number two. Who did I miss? Put paid in the comments so I can see you guys. Lorette and I were just thinking of a bonus to add in as well. I know that when I was seeing everything, Ron, and you were talking about me and Lorette putting in our webinar, I'm like, yes, we definitely want to do that. So I'm just writing it down. We've got Mike number one, David number two, Amaria number three. It's going so fast in the chat. I'm just looking and making sure I've got everybody down. So let's make sure you guys get in before the coupon code expires. Hurry, hurry. We've got Jessica says paid. Nadai paid. So you know what? And we've got some questions here, but let me just say, first of all, Ron, really great presentation, so inspiring. I was looking at the comments coming in and people were so inspired, ready, eager. I was just, thankful for such a great presentation. And yes, Mike, Mike is like, I want to make sure it's me, Mike, that you were saying that was the first one. But what a great opportunity. People are always looking for an opportunity to make money that all of the learning curve is just, smashed down, and the workload is just smashed down. So you put together something really amazing for everybody. I'm excited. I can see that they are. Gianna says, this is the ultimate way to make my money work for me, right? She's so right. Chantal, I know you're excited as well. I'm going to make sure that you have the link. Woo, this is just Judith said, Judith, if you don't have PayPal, you can choose the other payment option. He was just saying that he prefers PayPal. Is that correct, Ron? You can pick another payment option?
Use a credit card, just toggle, just click the credit card option.
Okay, sounds good. Carlene said, thank you for a great presentation, Ron. So if I missed your name, type paid in the chat box and hurry up because it looks like the spots are going really fast. Really exciting, Ron. Thank you so much. And I loved seeing your wife actually, being able to do something. Great story. A lot of us really connected with it. And I know she's happier now. Happy wife, happy home. So absolutely. A lot of people, right? A lot of people here said that they could relate to your story. We've got one question here. If you do a 2-pay, do you still get full access?
Yeah, absolutely. You get full access.
All right. So Jeff,
But
I'm writing
it's
your
on an
name.
honor system. It's an honor system. We believe you're going to get that second payment in. So that's why we're enabling you to finance it over 2 payments.
Okay. Do you guys like how I convinced him to give coupon codes and really cut the price down for you guys, because so many of us need it? So we appreciate that, Ron. All right, who is in? Come on, guys. Where are you? Who is in? Oh, Antoinette, you still have time, so go for it. I wrote you down. Connie wants me to write her name down. Connie, you paid, you're saying? I got you, Connie. And yeah, Mike, he does rock. I know, I know. All right, Shane, I've got you. I know what you're talking about. So I've got you, Shane. So Claudia, the second payment is just automatically taken out 30 days later. So 30 days later. Antoinette said she paid. Geez, Ron, I might have to ask you to extend your coupon code for like 5 more, because
This is what we can do. So it's really based on our team and our staff and their
okay,
workload. So we can do 5 more, but we have to get through the first 10 first. So it may be 3 or 4 days. Like sometime next week, we'll get you guys the next 5 all set up. So we're gonna focus on getting the first 10 set up
okay,
quick as possible, and then if we can do 5 more, I think we could squeeze that in. But it probably won't be until maybe Wednesday or so. We'll get you
okay.
guys set up.
That's fair. So Jeff and Sandra, I have you both down as well. I see you in. Angela Lee, I know we have a few Angelas on. Angela, you said you paid, so I've got you. I just wrote you down. Gianna, okay, I've got you as well. Gianna is such a superstar. Ron, I actually interviewed her yesterday for affiliate marketing. She's one of our students. She has 6 kids and she's crushing it online. I'm so proud of her. She's
That's
doing so
awesome.
good.
I have 2 kids and a bunch of gray hair. And
She
I
has
don't know how I could do 6 kids and get any work done. That is impressive.
impressive. And the amount of work she's able to do, and she's one of our trainers as well and helps people. I don't know how she does it.
Awesome.
Let's see. Jeff, yes, I've got you down. I just wanted to let you know that I do have you down. Sandra, I do have you down. Sandra is like, make sure you write my name down. I'm like, I will, Sandra, I will. Did I miss? Oh, Connie, you said you paid, so I've got you down. Who did I miss? Did I miss anybody? Antoinette, I do have you down. I see you're saying you paid. Um, so let's see. David said, I am in and I registered and I'm in the expert classroom already. So David was
Okay.
number 2 to sign up. David Atkinson, one of my longtime students, does amazing things. I just want you to know that he's already in. So he is going to be such a success story.
They
I'm
say
really,
action takers are the money makers.
yeah, he's an action taker, and he's a addicted to learning just like we are. So he's always like learning and making sure he's learning new things and implementing. So Patty's asking, Ron, how long does it take to get a campaign going?
Uh, Less than a week. I mean, the
Yeah.
fastest person to ever make. We actually have a lot more to this presentation I wanted to do with like frequently asked questions and all that stuff. But like the fastest person ever was 3 days. They made 3 sales, $1,500 in profit in 3 days after joining, and then went on to make a lot more as
Wow.
well.
Wow. So I will turn my webcam off and my mic and let you get back to work. But I wanted you to know that Angela said she's registered and already in the experts classroom. And
Okay.
Dale said, I'm in and payment has been made. So turning off my webcam, turning it back over to you.
I appreciate, I know you don't bring anybody on and just, I know you don't recommend a lot of different things, so I appreciate you having me on. It's an honor to be here, and I really appreciate you recommending this to your folks. Thank you for
Absolutely.
that.
We only recommend the best. All
I
right.
can't wait to get your program, your on-demand class into this
I know.
program. We're going to talk about that right after this.
Yes, we will. All right. I'm turning off my webcam.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm turning mine off too. Oh, I almost hit the wrong button. Okay, so we still have a few more slides. Wow, we got a lot of people already in. I think we have a few spots left with that extension that we did. So I want to show you guys, do the free classes, the Experts Classroom really make money? So I promise I'll show you what people are making. And granted, some of these folks have more experience than others. Some of them are complete newbies. Some of them have a lot of experience. Some of them are in between. So it's all type of different people. So I just grabbed that random, a bunch of different screenshots to show you guys. First one, Kathy Demers. She generated 16,868, took home 8,434. She has like a little interview podcast show that she does, and she just uses this as an opportunity to monetize it and earn some extra money. She's another stay-at-home mom. James Jones, 40,161, took home 19,401. He's a work-from-home dad. I think he's retiree now, semi-retired, killing it. Douglas Knoll, he's a former attorney who is earning, he just got started, he already has earned 1,964. So he's already doubled his money with this program. He gave us a nice video review as well. Ty Cohen, he's a more experienced marketer, generated 46,940, took home 22,850. And I have some other screenshots for him too, but this is just the one I want to show. He's actually a good friend of Alicia and me. Steve Rosenbaum, net commissions 5,836. Couldn't find our picture for him. Jay Boyer, he's one of our older members. He generated 59,000, and he did this over a course of a month. 59,000, took home 28,821. Sean Hugendel, complete newbie, generated 1,994 and already has made his money back, 957 earned. Igor Kafis, 24,644. Partner commission there was 12,187. He's from Israel, and he's doing this internationally. Brian Anderson, common friend of ours, net commission 14,905. Sean Casey, 17,125, took home 8,085. So these are all from the same on-demand classes that you guys have access to using the same traffic sources, pretty much email. Matt Garrett, another complete newbie, 1,994. You got Alice Seba. She's actually a good friend of mine. We have some projects together that we do. But every time she wants to make a little extra money, she'll just come, grab a link, send it out. Boom, 10,569. She's another stay-at-home mom, divorcee. So she's doing this to earn extra money, in her difficult times. Fred Lamb, net commission 16,914. Miko, I think she's from Jamaica actually. She's loving this program. She just got started, complete newbie. She's already earned $1,780, and she said she wants to make a bunch of money to buy Christmas gifts this year for her kids. Do it up big. Ben Sample, net commissions 9,850. So these are some of the examples. I have many more. Same proven classes that everyone from experts to newbies are cashing in on. And can you do it too? And a lot of you have already signed up, but we have a few spots left. So the question is, can you do it too? Can you submit some basic information to get your landing page done? Yes. Can you follow some simple step-by-step instructions to get some traffic? Yes. Can you copy and paste the emails we give you? Yes. Can you accept money into your PayPal account or into your bank account? Yes. Right. So if you said yes to any of those things, sign up now. Go to rondouglas.com/AL. Remember the coupon code VIP10. So if you see VIP10 still working, and let me send a text message actually to tell my coder to extend this to 15. So if the coupon code still works, there's still time. VIP10.
Thank you.
Jot down that link. You got it. So frequently asked questions that people always ask is this tax deductible? I mean, I don't know the rules in Jamaica, but yeah, it's tax deductible. And if you have a business, this can be considered a business expense, advertising expense, or business education expense. If you have a job, right, and your job can benefit from social media in any way, online marketing in any way, you can write this off as a job training expense, right? So speak to your accountant about that, but most people write it off. How long does it take to make my money back? As I mentioned, the fastest ever was 3 days. It's really, really up to you. There's no rush though. Like there's no timeline. You can do it at your own pace. How much do I have to spend on ads? I mean, we showed you some examples, but you don't have to spend anything. We show you how to get free traffic as well using social media. Any additional cost? Nope, no additional cost from us. Is this newbie friendly? Yes, absolutely. My newbie wife is doing it. A lot of newbies are doing it, as I showed you. Their money back guarantee. So we have a performance guarantee, and a performance guarantee states if, because we have our expenses and setup costs and we got to set up these pages and everything, if you follow the steps that we outlined for you in our training and you don't get results, then we'll gladly refund your money. We don't want to hold your money. But we ask that you get at least 250 clicks because we pretty much, are confident that you will succeed if you go out, follow the steps, and get at least that. Then if that doesn't work out for you, we'll return your money. How can you afford to pay for the remarketing ads, those Facebook ads that we run on your behalf? We take a small percentage from the vendor from each sale to be able to cover that on your behalf. Is there too much competition? No, not at all. As I said, we're limiting how many people that we're taking, and it's a huge, huge marketplace out there. So not at all. Will you be adding additional classes? Yes, we plan to add Alicia and Lorette's class, hopefully this week or next week. So we add new ones all the time. We have 19 in there right now, so they'll be the 20th. Do I need my own website? No, everything is on our platform, hosted by us. All the pages and everything. You don't need your own website. What options do I have besides solo ads? So I mentioned the solo ads, the email ads. You can use any traffic source, Facebook, Google, YouTube, Twitter, Quora, Reddit, Pinterest. Like, there's so many different ones out there, and we train you on how to do all of that. Where can I ask a customer support question? If you have a question or issue, you can open up a ticket on our help desk, supportforcustomers.com. Supportforcustomers.com. Remember your ticket number so you can come back and check your ticket status. And we usually respond within a few hours, definitely within 24 hours. Will the special price and bonuses still be available after this presentation? I'm not even sure if they're available right now. I mean, people are buying left and right. But you want to secure your spot now, so we can't guarantee the same price. It's going to go back up. So just to summarize again, what you're going to get: the done for you landing page setup, $2,000 value; the masterclass, $1,000 value; access to all the on-demand classes, $1,000 value; the VIP customer group, $5,000 a year value; the done for you remarketing ads on Facebook, $4,000 value; the reports and content you can give away, $500 value; done for you follow-up emails you can brand as your own, $1,500 value; and lifetime access to our landing page software platform, $1,000 value. Total value $15,999. Plus you get that extra bonus strategy session with our top coaches. If you're in overseas, we could do it on Skype as well. That's a $700 value. Plus you're going to get the $800 in ad credits so you can start earning money right away. So sign up now. Go to rondouglas.com/AL. Use coupon code VIP10. And as I mentioned, we actually changed that to 15. So if you didn't sign up yet, it's one of two reasons why. Either you're nervous about whether you will succeed. To that, I'll say trust in the proven math. All you have to do is follow the simple steps, and you can't fail. The system we give you does all the selling for you. Or you think it's too expensive. To that, I'll say, money always replenishes. Just think about the times you didn't have money and then you had money again. Like, what doesn't come back, what you can never get back, is your time, right? So you can spend time trying to figure this all out on your own, or you could take the smart shortcut and invest in us, invest in yourself, and we'll work with you until you succeed, right? Go to rondouglas.com/AI. So I'll just end with a few thoughts. My wife and I mean, we've come a long way, been working hard for a long time, and we're in a position where we can relax a little bit, and we just want to really spend our time just giving back and helping others at this point. We really believe you could have everything in life you want if you would just help other people get what they want, right? So what we want to try to do here is do just that for you guys. So I'll leave you with a couple of thoughts. I saw this little Peanuts cartoon image, and it just kind of blew me away, the simplicity of it. And it says, Charlie Brown and Snoopy, if you're familiar with the cartoon. Charlie Brown says, "One day we will die, Snoopy." And Snoopy, in his infinite wisdom, says, "Yes, but every other day we will live." All right, just think about that, how powerful that is, right? And really, if you think about it, all we really have is today. That's the only thing that's guaranteed is right now, today. And my mission in life is to help people use the internet and set up processes so that they don't have to worry about tomorrow. They don't have to worry about paying bills. They don't have to worry about stressing over money. They can use automation and the internet and these systems that we put together to be able to enjoy today, because that's all we have. That's all that's guaranteed, especially in these crazy times that we live in. Right. So I asked you guys in the beginning, with being able to earn extra income from your laptop in your spare time, improve your life. Everybody said yes. If you said yes, here's your chance. Sign up now. Go to rondouglas.com/AL and enter that coupon code VIP10. So that's all I had. Let's give away that $100 Amazon gift certificate now, and get into you guys' questions. So you want to come back on webcam, or how do you want to do it?
Of course, I'll come back on webcam.
All right.
So how do you do this? How do you give out the $100?
So we just come up with a question about the presentation, and whoever the first person that gets it right, I'm just gonna Amazon it to you, to your email. So you can shoot me an email. The first person that gets it right, just shoot me an email, ron@rondouglas.com, and I'll make sure you get that right after the presentation. So what question should we ask?
Oh, that is a really good one. Let's see. Ron mentioned a lot of names of people. So he dropped a lot of names of people who are making money already using this. Tell me one of the names of the people, one of the people that he named that are making money with this system already.
Dang, that was quick.
That was quick. So one of his testimonials, somebody who has, used the system and made money. He was showing their faces and their testimonials.
Looks like
Who's
Deborah.
the first? Deborah's the first one. Let's see.
Is that how I pronounce your name, Deborah or Deborah?
Yeah,
Deborah.
Deborah. So Fred Lamb, you mentioned that Fred Lamb was making money with this system, Ron?
Yes, Fred Lamb was one of the people. Absolutely. Congratulations. Congratulations. Shoot me an email to ron@rondouglas.com, and we will get that out to you, Deborah.
Good job. Good job, Deborah. Deborah says, thank you. Good job, Deborah. Good job.
Okay.
So, Ron, I know that congratulations to Deborah, people are saying. I know that you're wrapping this up and you've got a lot of other things to do today, but I just want to see if we have two questions or a few questions that we can ask you before we go. Do you have some time for questions?
Sure.
Okay. If you guys have any questions for Ron, type it into the chat box. Let's see if you have any questions for Ron. Is anyone having trouble signing up? Val, you said you were having trouble signing up. I think you didn't put the /AL after. You're on his homepage, so I want to make sure that you get that. Antoinette has a question for you, and she's saying, how do we get paid? Do we have to have a specific type of bank account set up, or how do we get paid?
PayPal.
PayPal, easy.
Yeah. Or if you don't have PayPal, we could do Cash App, or we could wire you the money, or however you want to do it.
Yep. Karen has a question. If I pay in two parts, will I get access to the program now or when the payment is complete? Ron did answer this, and he said you would get access to it now. So he did answer that one, said you would get access now. So
Jamaicans don't like PayPal. What do you guys use? What is your preferred payment? Payoneer?
Payoneer, usually, yeah, Payoneer. But
Yeah,
with
we can do
PayPal, yeah, you can do Payoneer. But with PayPal, you can also get a check and have it sent into Jamaica, or just contact me. And I've helped a lot of people to get the money out of their PayPal in Jamaica.
Yeah, I can't wait to go back to Jamaica. I can't wait to go anywhere at this point. I had such a great time. We went on the marketers cruise, and one of the ports was Jamaica. Was that Ocho Rios?
It was, yes.
Yeah, and Alicia and Lorette have a tour company. I don't know if you guys still do, but yeah, had a tour company, and we met them, and they took us on a tour, and we went all around Jamaica, and it was just. I remember this was this. It was beautiful, like this amazing waterfall, and
Yes.
we were jumping off of this tree into the water, and it was scary. And
It was. We had a really great time. So that was a great time. See, I told you guys we've known Ron for a really long time. That's why Ron, we can be like, drop the price even lower, and he still has to go. So Claudia said Ocho Rios is the best. Patty said she was on that cruise. So
oh, nice.
okay, you were on the marketers cruise, Patty.
What was the name of that waterfall area that we went?
Lorette would know. It was I can't remember. I'm gonna have to ask her. It wasn't the one that everybody goes to, which is Dunn's River
Yeah,
Falls.
no,
She
it
took us
wasn't
to
Dunn's
like
River. I've been
a
there too,
secret.
but it wasn't
Yeah,
Dunn's
you've
River.
been there too. She took us to like a secret falls. I think it was called Secret Falls actually. Um, where is Secret Falls? Does anybody remember where Secret Falls is? Claudia, it wasn't Blue Hole. I don't think it was Blue Hole. Patty went to the rum factory. So when you stopped in Jamaica, you went on the tour to the rum factory, you're saying, Patty? So Sandra says she has paid. All right, Sandra. Donald, I see that you have paid as well, and I've got you down. Anybody that I missed, I was writing down everybody's name. So Mike H, I did get you. Donald, I got you. Sandra, I got you. Who else did I miss? Oh, Kokia, I missed you. Kokia, I've got you. And then Christina said it might be Reach Falls. It might be Reach Falls. I can't, or Angela said it might be YS Falls. See, there's all these waterfalls in Jamaica. If Lorette was here, she'd have rattled it off in 30
Yeah.
seconds, but can't remember. I'd have to WhatsApp her. Kokia, I did get you down. So I see you asking if I did get you down.
So someone says I promised to give away the free download. I'll see if I can find it for you guys. If not, we'll just send it out to everybody that attended. We'll just
Okay.
email that out to you guys. So look out for your
You.
email.
Okay.
Alicia will email that out to you guys.
Yeah, send it to me and I'll email it to everybody.
Yeah.
Vivian said she just signed up. So we've got you down as well, Vivian. And Sandra says, what's the next step after payment? So you should get a login email where you can, because everybody's saying that they're already logged in. So you should get a login email, Sandra.
Yeah. But right after payment, you'll be taken to a page where you choose your username and password, and
Okay.
then you can use that to log in. And if you get lost, you can go right to expertsclassroom.com, and there's a login link right on the homepage. Or you could also shoot us a support ticket, supportforcustomers.com, and open a ticket there, and we'll take care of you.
What is the support email?
It's website, supportforcustomers.com.
Oh, okay. I like that. Sandra said, got it. She's now logged in. So Antoinette, I know that you registered. I have you down. Did you log in? Yes. Are you logged in? Olive says, thanks. You are welcome. You are welcome. So let me see. Anybody else have another question? Any other questions? Yes, he will have more webinars coming in because Lorette and I are going to send ours in. So we're excited about that. Thank you, Ron. Like after this, you have no choice anyway, but to accept ours in your experts classroom. Right, guys? Everybody's saying right, right.
How'd you get your background so white? You have like lights pointing at it?
Yeah, so it's actually an off-white wall.
Okay.
But see if I move my light, you can see I have one of those
box
lights.
Okay.
So the light points at the wall and the reflection of the light makes it so bright.
That's awesome.
You like that, huh?
I just have a regular old wall with a picture on it. I do have my samurai sword though. You ever watch the movie? You ever see the movie Kill Bill?
No, I know the movie, but I never watched it.
Kill Bill is amazing. It was like a two-part Kill Bill 1, Kill Bill 2. Well, this is like the mock sword from Kill Bill. It's like Hattori Hanzo sword. You would have to be a Kill Bill fan to know what it is. But it's kind of like part of my feng shui for the office. Funny story, like when I first got this sword, I had it like this. And I was taking pictures. I took a picture and it was like that. And I posted it on Facebook. And some guy that really knows how to handle swords, he was like laughing at me. He was like, you never put the blade face down because it dulls the blade. You always have to, he's like, if you know anything about swords, it's always like that, the blade facing up, and just kind of embarrassed me. And I blocked him for that. I didn't like that. No, but
Ron
he,
always has the funniest comments and posts on Facebook. So if I post something on Facebook and I'm waiting for a comment, I'll just tag him in it so that I can laugh. He's got a really good personality. Mike says, haha, Ron, haha. So Donald says, I'm looking forward to the consistent money coming in. So I love that. David Atkinson said he saw Kill Bill 1 and 2, so he was with you on that.
right. Great movies. Great series.
Yes. So a question about the trainer. You were talking about Flo and Antonio, Flo and Antonio, who, help out and do the training, and they get a personal trainer. When does that come into play?
Yeah, as soon as you get to the members area, you just schedule it, get on the calendar, and then they'll call you.
Wow. Make sure you guys take advantage of that. These two gentlemen are amazing. They are high-level internet marketers, so knowledgeable. I always pick their brains when I can. So make sure you get on that schedule. Like, really make sure you get on that schedule. It won't just help you with what you're doing here with Ron, but will help you definitely just in business as marketers. Mike says in Kill Bill 1 and 2, who was the female star, Ron?
Oh, Beatrice Kiddo.
Oh, wow.
I forget her real name, but that was her name in Kill Bill. One of my favorite scenes in Kill Bill. She's coming to Kill Bill, and she tried to. Well, she was seeing Bill, like they had a baby together and everything, and then she left Bill because Bill was a straight killer, like an assassin, like so she wanted to have a normal life, so she leaves Bill, and then Bill comes after. I don't want to ruin the movie, but basically when they finally meet up again, Bill's like, how could you go get a normal life? And he gave this example of like Superman. And he was like, Superman is the only superhero where his disguise is actually us, right? His disguise is the guy with the glasses and the suit on, and that is what he thinks of the human race. Like he has to dumb himself down to be like us, but he's really this amazing superhero. So his natural ability is not the disguise. It's like the cape and flying through the air. Whereas everybody else puts on a disguise to be a superhero. He takes off the disguise to be a superhero. And he was telling her, like, you go and try to be a normal person, but you're not a normal worker bee. You're a renegade killer bee. And you have to step into your own and be yourself, or it's never going to feel right for you. So I mean, I butchered that whole thing, but that scene was just one of my best scenes, and it's just inspiring. It's like you really got to step in to being who you were meant to be, and stop trying to conform and be like everybody, and stand in and stay in line and walk a straight line. And you got to, don't be afraid to stand out and be that renegade killer bee.
I love that. You got so much more out of that movie than probably, the average watcher of that movie. So everybody's saying just in the comments that it's a, amazing insight that you pulled out of that. So
I'm going to send you that clip.
Yeah, that would be great. Claudia and Tash said the woman was Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman, right.
Uma Thurman. Julia says, thanks for the presentation. It was so informative. Yes, it really was. So, yes, Lorenzo, take a bold move. Come on, we've got it. All right, guys, we're about to wrap it up and let Ron go back to counting his wife's money, see how much she made today. But do you guys have any other questions? Or Sandra, when you schedule your call with your coach, you can do that, or actually I'm just going to send you a link to do that. I'm going to send that to you right now. That's all you need to do to get started with that. So Claudia said, I need to take a bold move too. Yes, you do, Claudia. David said, we must always look for the lessons around us to learn. Thank you, Ron. Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Ron. All right, last call for questions. And if I missed you, if you signed up and I missed it, Please tell me in the comments below. I've got my list. I've written everyone down that I think that I have. If you did not hear your name called out, let me know right now. Right now, let me know so that I can make sure that I have you down and you've got a spot and you're all good to go. And then we'll give Ron a really big, nice thank you. So last call for paid, or if you know that you're getting in later today, I have 3 people who are getting in later today or in the next day or two. I want you to let me know so that I can still write your name down and make sure. Dale, I do have your name down. I did get you. So Dale L, I did get you. All right, Claudia, did I put you down? No. Claudia J, I put you down for coming in soon. All right, I got you. Antoinette says, I already scheduled my booking with one of the coaches already. So these are action takers. Can you tell our people are action takers, Ron? They're like,
Yeah, you have one of the best audiences I've seen in a long time.
oh,
Absolutely.
thank you. Thank you. They're addicted to learning. First of all, we're all addicted to learning, and that's our addiction. And then we're addicted to making money. Lots of the people that are here are already making money. They're our students, they're in programs, and then they take the money they make and they reinvest it. They don't spend it. They don't just buy things. They reinvest it in learning and education so that they can continue to build. Gianna's a really good example. She's signing up for this program. She started off as a freelancer, then a trainer and coach. She's now an affiliate marketer, right? And now she's coming into your program, which is a basic of affiliate marketing. So they continue to step up. And to me, that's something that we're really proud of. All right, Angela C, I've got you down as coming in soon. Lorenzo, I missed you, but I have you down now as paid. So you paid, you're all good. Lorenzo, make sure that you can log in. I think you said you were watching this on your phone, so you signed up on your phone. So make sure for me, please. Antoinette said, all right, I'm logged in, Ron. I set the appointment with a coach. Is that all I have to do for now?
Yeah, there's steps there. Watch the training videos, and there's steps there that watch the intro video. It kind of walks you through next steps.
Okay. All right.
She's already
So
making money. She's like, okay, I did that. Where's the money?
no, I think that she's saying just for now, like, is that the most important thing for the first step to do for now? So
Yeah, I mean,
Antoinette,
you do it at
yeah,
your own pace. Like you
I
can
love that.
definitely want to go through the training.
I love that. I love that. So anybody Judith, I see you're having trouble with payment. If you want to drop your phone number in the chat box, I can have someone from my team reach out, see what your trouble is, help you out with that. So just drop your phone number. Anybody else having trouble with payment, something's not working for you, you need some help, or you have a quick question, Raina's on here. We can make sure somebody from our team or Ron's team gives you a call. Hurry, drop your number before I end this webinar. Drop your number before I end this webinar. Come on, Judith, drop your number. And then now Ron can see your comments. So let him know what you thought about this presentation. I thought it was fantastic. It was well put together. It was so informative. And on top of that, inspiring. This was one of the most inspiring webinars I've seen. I watch a lot of presentations. I said I was addicted to learning. Every day I'm trying to learn something new, watch a presentation, really learn, but it really was one of the most inspiring presentations I have seen. All right, Judith, I have your number. I'm going to write it down and we'll see how we can help you. But it really was. What did you guys think about the webinar? What did you think about it? So excellent webinar, Christina says. Chantal, amazing. Thank you, Ron. Melissa says, yes, I grow every day. Sean said, great presentation. Maurice, I'll send you an email. So Elise says, I plan to join shortly. How much should I plan to budget for promotions?
Really, whatever you're comfortable with. We show some examples. You can get traffic for $300, $350, $200. I mean, we have some other traffic sources in there. You could look at a whole list of them, scaling, ranging anywhere from like $20, $50, $100, all the
I
way
love
up.
that.
But I mean, you have to look at it in terms of if you're making money, like, if every dollar you spend, you're making $2, $3, then the question becomes, how much more can I spend?
How much more can I spend? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let me see if I missed anybody. Yvonne, I've got you as well.
And the other thing I wanted to emphasize, for in this business, like, it's really the email list is one of the most powerful things you can have. Your audience is one of the most
Right.
powerful things you can have. And a lot of people don't see the benefit of it because nobody starts out with a 10,000 person email list. You grow it gradually, but you're getting 100 leads a week. At the end of that month, you got 400 leads, and then the next month you got 800, and then 1,200, and then it grows gradually. But over time, it enables you to be able to just boom, send out an email and then reach a mass group of people, and then promote anything that might help them, that they might be interested in. So if you don't, you got to see the value of growing it gradually to the point where now you have your tribe, your audience, and then it's long-term money from that. So I want to emphasize that some people get in, make a couple sales, get an email list, and then never follow up with them, never contact that email list, and it's just money. It's like a gold mine, just waiting there for you if you focus on that.
Yes, Sean said, as always talked about by Onik, your friend Onik. He always talks about that as well. And you are right, Sean. He does very good at paying attention. So Connie is in. She sees the link for the trainers. Awesome. Connie, that is awesome. So, all right, guys, that's it. We're going to wrap it up, and I'll send out the replay. I'll send out emails, maybe answering some frequently asked questions. Mike says, I like Ron's low-key style and explanations. Great webinar and great opportunity. So, yes, so thank you so much for that, Ron. Alicia says, thank you for taking, the other Alicia says, thank you for taking the time out. On behalf of myself and my sister Lorette and our whole team, Ron, we just wanted to say thank you so much. And on behalf of everybody who's here today, we appreciate your time, we appreciate your energy, and most important, we appreciate the fact that you offered a mentorship program so that the people here that were listening today and excited about what you taught can now get mentorship under you, which is so important. So thanks for everything you've contributed to our life and our people and their lives as well. We appreciate you, and give my best to your wife and children. Thank you so much for being here.
Will do. Thank you for having me, and thanks everybody that spent this time with us. I appreciate you guys. Congratulations to the people that got in. Welcome. I look forward to working with you. And for the folks that didn't, hopefully you got something good from this, that you'll continue coming on to Alicia's amazing presentations. But thank you guys, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.
Thank you. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye.